Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis, Anne Arundel County, and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Thursday, April 24th, 2025. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief presented by Annapolis Subaru and the SPCA of Anne Arundel County. Just a heads up, we are not going to have a DNB next week on Friday the 2nd or Monday the 6th. So when you don't hear it, it's not you, it's me. But we will have all the daily news in the daily news recap email, and we will have a link for that below in case you're not already subscribed. Do you need an OMG fact for today? Much to the chagrin of World of Warcraft, Tetris is the most popular video game of all time, having sold more than 150 million units in its various forms. Anyhow, we do have some news, so shall we? A Prince George's County man has died following a head-on crash in Severn on Monday evening. The Anne Arundel County Police responded to Telegraph Road near Norcross Lane just after 5 p.m. and found two vehicles with significant front-end damage, a Ford Expedition and a Lexus RX. The driver of the Lexus, identified as James Sims of Upper Marlboro, was pronounced deceased at the scene. The 19-year-old woman driving the Ford Expedition was airlifted to the R. Adams Cowley Shock Trauma Unit with serious injuries. 3 young children in her vehicle were transported to Johns Hopkins Hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. The cause of that crash does remain under investigation. The Annapolis police are investigating a fraud incident that occurred on Tuesday. The victim received a telephone call that falsely claimed that she had missed jury duty and now had 2 outstanding arrest warrants. The scammer instructed the woman to pay the fines and fees to avoid immediate arrest. They instructed her to wire money from a local Walgreens on Taylor Avenue, which she did. After completing the transaction, she did realize it was a scam and contacted the police to report the fraud. No word on how much she sent. And now it is a good time, as it is always, to remind everybody that no business or law enforcement in particular would ever call you and ask you to buy gift cards, transfer money, wire money, etc. If law enforcement wants you, they're going to find you. That's their job. Historic Annapolis is getting ready to host its 51st annual plant sale on Mother's Day weekend, which is Saturday, May 10th and Sunday, May 11th at the William Peka Garden. The event's going to run from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., featuring a curated selection of heirloom and native plants, herbs, annuals, perennials, and garden accessories. Attendees can also consult with gardening experts and take part in special programs. Proceeds from the event will support the maintenance of the historic garden and educational initiatives. You can get more information at annapolis.org. And this bit of news was supposed to go out during the day yesterday, but it ended up going out late at night for some reason. But the Wood Brothers are going to be performing in Maryland Hall on Tuesday, August 12th. This genre-bending band, known for its fusion of folk, blues, Americana, is going to bring its soulful sound to the stage as part of its summer tour. Tickets are available right now either at ramsheadpresents.com or at marylandhall.org. And I'm telling you now because this one will likely sell out. And we spoke with Oliver Wood a while back for a bonus podcast when he swung by on his solo tour, so you want to give that one a listen if you would like. Denim and Diamonds is this Saturday, and I just got an email yesterday saying that there are some sponsor tickets that were going unused, so now they put them back in the hopper and they are open for purchase. There are not many, and you need to get them before Friday. So if you would like to help Luminous AAMC build on their pediatric mental health facilities, here's a chance to do it with an amazing party to boot. If you need some convincing, scroll back and listen to the podcast we did with Claudia, Marnie, Elizabeth, and Sarah. Tickets are available at aamcdenimanddiamonds.org. Hey, here's some podcast stuff. Up this weekend on the Local Business Spotlight, Joe Adavagnola, El Presidente for the IAFF, or the International Association of Firefighters, Local 1563, otherwise known as the Fire Union. Man, I'll tell you, I learned an awful lot in this episode, so you want to keep your eye out for that. That does drop at noon on Saturday. And in closing, one of the best ways to keep up on all the local news is the Daily News Recap email. It goes out at 7 p.m. every single day. It is free, and paywall-free. And here's a link right here for you to sign up. And please, feel free to let your friends, family, and colleagues all know about it as well. And that is a wrap. As always, thank you for being you, and a thank you to the sponsors for the Daily News Brief. Annapolis Subaru, the SPCA of Anne Arundel County, Hospice of the Chesapeake, the Annapolis Spring Sailboat Shows, and Mathematics. Oh, and speaking of that sailboat show, I do have a pair of tickets. So let me know, and you might be on your way. All right, so now you just need to sit back because your eye on Annapolis local weather is on deck, and Trevor from Annapolis Makerspace is here with your Annapolis Makerspace Maker Minutes. All of that's coming right up, so hang tight.
Coping with advanced illness can be overwhelming, and determining the best options for a loved one isn't always so easy. But here at Hospice of the Chesapeake, your hometown hospice, we want you to know you do have a choice. You can choose exactly who provides the care and the type of care you receive, and it's your decision when and where your loved one receives that care. We have served our community, family, and friends for over 40 years. We are there when you need us. Learn how we can help at hospicechesapeake.org.
Next up, we're diving into today's Eye on Annapolis weather forecast. From sunny skies over the bay to storm warnings that could impact your plans, we've got the details to keep you ahead of the curve. Stay tuned. It's all coming your way in just a moment.
Good morning, Anne Arundel County. Here is your local weather forecast for the next couple days. Today, you want to get ready for a picture-perfect spring day. Skies will be mostly sunny with temperatures climbing to a comfortable 71 degrees. A gentle breeze from the south will keep things pleasant, and as evening sets in, you can expect increasing cloudiness and temperatures dipping to about 50 degrees. It is a great day to enjoy the outdoors. Tomorrow, I could just say ditto, but I'll expand it a little bit more. It's a clone of today, so enjoy it while you can. Highs about 71, lows about 50. Saturday, it's starting to look a little bit better than it was yesterday. There is a chance of rain, but it is very early in the morning, and the skies should be dry by the time you wake up. But you want to expect cloudy conditions all day and into the night. Winds will pick up mid-evening into the overnight hours. Looking ahead, Sunday brings a welcome change with sunny skies and cooler temperatures peaking around 65 degrees. It is an ideal day for outdoor plans, or for me, maybe a bike ride on the B&A Trail. As we move into the new week, expect mostly sunny conditions with temperatures gradually rising into the low 70s by Monday and reaching the upper 70s by Tuesday. It does look like spring is in full swing, so enjoy it. Stay tuned for more updates, and remember, no matter the weather, a positive outlook is always in season.
Did you know that every day 6 children arrive at Luminous Health Anne Arundel Medical Center's emergency department seeking mental health care? That's over 2,000 young lives each year in need of critical support. It's time to make a difference. Join us for the Denim and Diamonds Bash on Saturday, April 26, 2025. Enjoy an unforgettable evening with a come-as-you-are dress code with live music, gourmet food trucks, and exclusive experiences, all while supporting pediatric mental health services in our community. Can't attend? You can still help. Become a sponsor or make a donation to provide vital resources for children in need. Visit aamcdenimanddiamonds.org to learn more and take action today. Together, we can shine a light on pediatric mental health. Again, that's aamcdenimanddiamonds.org. We'll catch you on the dance floor. Every week, makers, crafters, and educators hold events all over the area. Highlighting some of those, here's our Maker Minutes, brought to you by Annapolis Makerspace.
Hey, this is Trevor from Annapolis Makerspace with this week's Maker Minutes. At Chesapeake Lightcraft in Annapolis, all next week, Monday through Saturday, they're making Annapolis Wearies, and registration is open for more classes coming up in April and May, making peeler skiffs, scaries, and more. At Wolf and the Wharf in Edgewater, on Saturday, they have Paint for Paws and Hooves with Dragonfly Acres, and they have more Paint for Paws workshops coming up soon, as well as the Wolf Kids Camp, with multiple weeks in June. At Knits and Pieces off of Bestgate Road, today there's an intro to lac knitting, making a lovely shawl. Saturday there's comprehensive learn to crochet, and Sunday there's basic sweater knitting, making a super simple summer sweater, as well as a Barocco mystery knit-along group. And registration is open for more comprehensive learn to crochet and knit classes. Double knitting decoded, Crochet 201 making a beginner hat, a Cocoa Knit sweater workshop, sock knitting, and another Barocco mystery knit-along group, coming up in May and June. At the Willow Oak Flower and Herb Farm in Severn, Saturday, check out their Earth Day flower arrangement workshop. At the Greenbelt Makerspace, Saturday they have a repair cafe, where you can bring in your worn or broken stuff, and they'll do what they can to help fix it. At Local by Design, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, check out their Annapolis Artisans Market, where you can meet some of their in-house artisans and pick up some great gifts. And then on Saturday, check out their Bluebirds on Birch votive and nightlight fused glass workshop. At Art Farm in Annapolis, tonight, there's a figure drawing and oil painting for artist class. Tomorrow, there's art and conversation, practicing Spanish while making art. Saturday, they have Transform Your Photos, photo editing and file organization workshop. And then on Sunday, there's Together Time, a mindful journey through art and meditation for ages 8 and up, along with their parents. Also on Sunday, there's a macrame workshop making air plant holders, as well as their Vibe Flow and Chill Yoga. And registration is open for more adult workshops, including more sketch nights, photography, batik, herb gardens, watercolor, and more. And Art Farm's kids' art camps are still in full swing. Today, there's intermediate fashion design for ages 9 through 13, as well as mixed media art school for ages 11 through 15. On Saturday, there's a kids' art school for ages 7 through 9, as well as another session for ages 10 through 13. On Monday, there's a kids' art school for ages 4 through 5, as well as another session for ages 6 through 8. On Tuesday, they have mixed media art school for ages 9 through 11, as well as a Zen art school for ages 6 through 8. Then on Wednesday, there's pencil, charcoal, ink, and watercolor for ages 9 through 11. And registration is open for Art Farm's kids' summer camps at the Anne Arundel County Public Library System this week. Today, Bush Annapolis has a spring craft afternoon, as well as create your own totally great bag, making tote bags. Severn has roadside nature. Odenton has a paint night. Severna Park has STEAM story time. Eastport Annapolis Neck has Arabic calligraphy. And Linthicum has a Lego club. On Saturday, Crofton has Ask a Master Gardener. Maryland City has Earth Day crafts and stories, as well as Minden Public. Edgewater has Herbs in Disguise. Rivera Beach has Lego Crate Challenge. And Deal has a Drop-In Family Lego at Build and Play Challenge. On Monday, Crofton has a Crofton Houseplant Club. And Rivera Beach has Out and About with street photography. And finally on Tuesday, Glen Burnie has Little Engineers Constructive Play. And Broadneck has Homeschool Needle Crafters. At unallocated space at their new space in Millersville. Tonight, they have a virtual happy hour. Tomorrow, they have a DEF CON 443 cybersecurity meetup, honing cybersecurity skills. Saturday, they have a beginner soldering class. And on Wednesday, they have their weekly open house. And at Annapolis Makerspace this week, tonight, hang out with Russ with his Fusion 360 night, where you can learn about 3D modeling in Fusion 360. If you have any questions about the Annapolis Makerspace, the Maker Minutes, or any of these events, feel free to contact me at trevor@makeannapolis.org. And you can find links to all these events at the Annapolis Makerspace website, also at makeannapolis.org. Whether you're making art, software, sawdust, or just a mess, chances are you're already a maker. This has been Trevor from Annapolis Makerspace with this week's Maker Minutes.
This April, the Chesapeake Bay Area is the ultimate destination for boating enthusiasts. Join us for spectacular events that kick off the 2025 boating season. Then from April 25th through the 27th, head to historic downtown Annapolis for the Annapolis Spring Sailboat Show. Discover new and brokered sailboats, including catamarans, monohulls, family cruisers, day sailors, and inflatables. Meet with boating clubs and charter companies, shop for the latest gear and equipment, and celebrate the new season with fellow sailors and marine pros. With live entertainment, seminars, and a festive tasting tent, there's something for everyone. These are can't-miss events, and you can skip the line by getting your tickets right now online. You can get them at AnnapolisBoatShows.com. That's AnnapolisBoatShows.com. We'll see you on the docks. You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at EyeOnAnnapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.